Rogue and La Jolla United, and La Jolla will take the sprint. Elena will commit an ordinary foul and then back up. It's the 12th of July. Welcome back to Cabrillo High School. We got a soundtrack from Jimmy and Ducko behind us, so enjoy the music. Rogue will start up. Bo Coleman will try to swim with a driving number 9, ordinary foul. They'll go right inside, and then 9 will leg up over Bo's head, and Taylor will parry it high over the bar. Her first save of the day. That ball was certainly on net, and Taylor equal to the task. Remains 0-0 in the early going. Only 20 seconds gone here in the first half. And it looks like a 2-meter violation or a push-off. I could not tell from the signal from the ref on the table side. Now Taylor will look in, and pressure from number 3 on Ellie. They'll go deep to Brigitte. Bo, it looks like Bo's winning. And they'll look inside, and Bo will go way too high for Ellie. And Rogue now has got a time issue. And Brigitte will try to win. Soleil's driving down. They've got to dump it. They've got to dump it, and they do. So a wise dump by Rogue, forcing the La Jolla United keeper to come literally right here under the camera, and letting Rogue set back up. And now the keeper will play long ball to Karis, number 3, inside. She'll go there, and they'll look in, and now Elena will go back out, and now Soleil would, Brigitte will get beaten by number 2 on the inside. So La Jolla moving it around, playing their game, looking inside to set, and Brigitte beaten in set. And now Rogue will start back out. Number 3 will put her arm on Ellie. Ellie is now beaten. And Ellie just turns it over. So there's Karis doing what she does, just pressuring, and La Jolla swimming. So Soleil swims away from Karis, and it's going to be 2-0. So Soleil would swam out to number 2 and let Karis, the eventual goal scorer, swim right in on net. And it's quickly 2-0 La Jolla United. Rogue not together with their attack and not getting back on defense. So inauspicious start here for Rogue, taken away by number 8, ordinary foul. Kailea winning. Kailea will look down into Elena. Elena will look inside. Elena could turn number 6 if she wants to, but she's going to look to a driving Kai. Kai will catch and has somebody on her back. She's going to come off. Kai draws and just looks right in a bow. Could look right in a bow right now, but it falls short. Now they've got Ellie, and Ellie will look in, and Ellie will throw into a triple team. So Ellie had a shot from 6 meters. That's her shot, and decided to throw into a triple team, which that gets Rogue a first 0 for 1 on 6-on-5. Soleil was just getting left by number 2, and number 2 is working on Soleil. And excellent defense. Soleil Wood getting beaten, turning around and forcing number 2 with a high shot. So Rogue finally waking up and answering the bell after a quick 2-goal deficit. But they've got to make some better decisions on the offensive end if they want to play in this game. Kailea drew a foul. Then now Elena's going to drive in and make some space for Ellie. Going to go right back to Kai. That was an imprecise wet pass that Kai can only draw an ordinary foul. That's got to hit Kai on a dry pass so that she can shoot immediately. And that's going to go right to Brigitte Fultz. Elena picks it up and nothing. So it looked like there was someone on Elena's back for that shot, but to no avail. So Soleil's going to try to jump that. Doesn't. Number 2 will look in. And now Rogue is playing with La Jolla. No foul given to number 11. And number 2 will look out. Now Rogue playing its game to pressure. Kai's gonna jump that, and it's gonna go to Rogue. And now Elena's gonna swim. The sides are even. Kai will look in at Elena. And now Elena will win, and she'll look in at Bo. And Bo will catch it and go right back. Oh, number 3 takes it away. Ordinary foul. So too bad. Bo just had Bo thought she had more time, but with 3 people converging in the middle, there was no time for Bo to do anything there. But good pressure applied by Rogue for sure. Elena's looking for somewhere to help, and crashes down. And Elena now is gonna that was imminent by Elena. La Jolla lucky to only draw an ordinary, and Elena's going to swim in. Good defense by Elena, and draws the ordinary, and now is looking for a driver. Kai is being held as she drives. Elena is looking for someone. She's looking for Kai, and now Elena puts it high, and Rogue has a chance to break in at the rebound, but thinks better of it. They go head back. We're a little more than halfway through. Rogue finally waking up, and has held La Jolla to this point scoreless for the last couple minutes. Excellent defense. Ordinary foul there by Kailea Reeve. Elena will go back up top, and they'll look in. Kai will crash out. Now they'll swim out, and that's an angle that Taylor has covered at the 5. If they go down to 5 and try to shoot it on Taylor, Taylor's going to cover that, and she does successfully. So Rogue now more than 3 minutes were scoreless, but Rogue needs to solve their problems on the offensive end if they're going to compete with La Jolla United. And now here's Brigitte and Bo Coleman trying to get free. Bo's going to go away as Elena swims. There are 2 swimmers. Brigitte turns Mira, and now goes over to Soleil, and it's a shot clock violation. So now Rogue is on defense, and the La Jolla keeper may look to play long ball, and does. Kai's gonna break this out, and now Elena's gonna swim with Kai. Ordinary foul. Kai looks to Elena down line, and number eight takes a shot at Elena's head, and Elena says, Bo, how about this? And Bo comes up and fires right off the crossbar. So wonderful work by Bo, and Rogue 619 playing like a team that wants to play with La Jolla today. Standing up to La Jolla's efforts here at the second part of the first quarter beautifully. Remains 2-0. We're just about to approach the minute mark. Clock stops for an ordinary foul. And weak side, Elena left her offensive player weak side, and there it was. A wide open number 8, finding easy open net with just catch and shoot. I don't know how many times La Jolla has done that to us, but it's too many times. It's just too many times. So it's 3-0, and now Rogue subs, as we'll read from your left to right on the screen. It'll be Fultz, Smith, Gardner, Mena, Coleman, and Giancola. And that pass is very, very hot for Elena. Elena's going to come into Bo, and Bo's going to fight for it, and now 3 is going to come off. Elena's going to drive. Attica's got to get, that's Gardner, and Attica's got to get outside of 2. That's going to allow La Jolla to reset defensively. And they're going to go all the way across to Pearl. Pearl does an excellent job. Ordinary foul. They're going to go over to Bo. Bo's going to look inside. They're going to look over to Evie. Evie's going to throw it way too high. Way too high for Pearl. So that's going to go down to Bo. Now Bo's going to look to Elena, and Elena's just going to draw contact and get hit. So a good idea. Elena just needs to establish herself a little bit more physically. Rogue is still being shut out through 6.5 minutes of play in the first half. La Jolla is going to look to go for one last score. They won't get it. There's 15 seconds left. Rogue will try to work for a score here. And we're going to run out of clock. And that's it. That's all the time that the first half has. So the first quarter ends 3-0 in favor of La Jolla United. Rogue finally setting down after 2 mistake goals in the first, and La Jolla scoring 1 good goal. Elena falling asleep in the middle, but a catch and shoot that was skillful. That's 3-0, and we'll see in 2 minutes.